Howdy everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on one of the Walking Dead figures. Right here I have Michonne. I have heard her name pronounced so many ways, and I'm most likely saying it totally wrong, but anyway, here she is. I'm a huge fan of the comic books. The television show is pretty good, but I prefer the characters by, no joke, 100% in the comic books. So if you're a fan of the show, trust me when I say pick up the comic books, because the comic books are awesome. Alright, let's get her open. I didn't know if you guys wanted actually like an unboxing video, so after I cut open a little bit, you know, it's exciting opening a brand new toy, and I have two of these. Normally, I don't know, I don't like opening figures too much, but some of these you gotta play with. I mean, come on, you gotta display them. I already opened my Rick. I'll show him in this video too. Anyway, there's the cool background of the packaging. I destroyed it! Here's the back. I did buy the two zombies from this set, which I am going to leave in their packages. I'm only going to be buying the zombies from this set, the very first set. Otherwise, from now on, I'm just going to be collecting the heroes, aka the survivors. Because that's all that's important to me. I mean, these zombies are pretty much faceless characters in the comic book series. I mean, they just made two random zombies, which are extremely awesome, well-detailed figures, but they're not anything big in, you know, the comic book series. But yeah, here is Michonne with all of her awesome accessories. I'm actually kind of surprised that they gave her some of these accessories, because do any of you know what she does with these things in the comic books? Some pretty nasty stuff. And I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. If you want to know, send me a message, but I just highly suggest you read the comic books. Yeah, let's get her out of here. Wowzers, believe me, she was really well in there with those things. Yeah, let's see. As you can see, 21 points of articulation, which is, I mean, wow, these figures are so awesome. See, as you can see, the joints, and her jacket, you know, it's very, see, it's pliable. And, here, let's take that. The weapons are very pliable. See, they're bendy. There we go. See, like that. But they are well detailed. Look, all shiny. Whoops. I know my camera's probably making a really weird noise right now. But yeah, really, really well detailed katana. Katana. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing. I know you all love it. The face, let's see, is pretty good. Let's see, there's her head. Her head does not move forward, it just goes kind of like back and forth. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. It is on a ball joint. You can kind of move it forward. Not much, though. I mean, it's really a tiny bit. You can move her, you know, her wrists. Let's see. Notice she has different color socks. Pretty wild detail, see? Like, even, yeah, she was painted all the way around with the belt, and that's concealed the whole time, so, you know, pretty flippin' nice. Yeah, once again, all her weapons, and I'll show her holding, you know, these various different weapons. Okay, here she is with the power drill. Better not mess with Michonne. Michonne. When I was reading the comic books, I actually read her name as McFarlane, which I like the sound of that personally, but that's me, and I know it's way wrong, so. But anyway, yeah, here she is, looking like a badass with the drill. So very cool. You kind of have to, like, help finesse it into her hand. But it's not that hard, believe me. So when you work it into her hand right there, it will stay in, see? There's no way it's gonna just fly out. So, okay, let's put something else in her hand. I swear, if you're gonna lose anything, it's going to be, you know, either the pliers or the spoon. The spoon is so tiny. I mean, look at it compared to her, you know? That is crazy. Here, let's see if it even fits into her hand. Surprisingly, the spoon does fit into her right hand. I'm pretty shocked. But unlike, you know, with the screwdriver, this will fall out, I mean, I think. Wow. Nope. I mean, you can see I'm shaking her quite a bit here. Yeah, wow. She grips onto the spoon pretty well. So, you know, if you like her holding the spoon, you know, maybe put a bowl of cereal in the other hand. No. This is actually a pretty, like I said, all these tools, that is a pretty nasty scene in the comic books. So yeah, that spoon is definitely not for cereal. Here she is with the pliers. She has a really good grip on these too. Notice you can put one handle in her hand, in her right hand, and then, you know, the other one kind of goes snug on the outside of her hand. But yeah, and she's got a good grip of that one too. But yeah, very cool. And, you know, well detailed. Here's the hammer in her right hand, and she has a really, you know, good grip on that. I'm not a big fan of how it looks in her right hand. So let's try it in her left hand. No, unfortunately, her left hand is too loose, too open, and that is most likely for the drill only, because if you notice, see, yeah, it comes right out. But that's totally fine. So yeah, it's her right hand that's going to be used for all the small stuff, and then, you know, obviously the katana that she uses, which is badass. That's pretty much the only thing you're gonna want to see her holding the whole time, which is why she comes looking like that in the package, holding it already. And be sure to look for one, you know, if you plan to keep it in the package, look for one where the sword is not bent, because I saw a lot where, you know, they're a lot more bent than this, even. Like, this isn't bad. This is one of the more straight ones I found. But yeah, let's see how well she stands. Wowzers. Apparently, it took a little bit to get her to stand up. As you notice, I had to put a book underneath her. And it took quite a bit of effort to finally get her to stand up. So she may have to be propped up against something. Definitely an awesome figure, though. Highly, highly recommend any of the Walking Dead figures, actually, whether you get the ones from the AMC television show or the comic book series, because McFarlane, excellent figures, believe me. They're kind of expensive, but you know what? Toys R Us will have a sale every so often, so look out for them. And here she is standing next to Comic Book Rick. I love Comic Book Rick. He's badass. But yeah, I unboxed him a while ago. So here you go. Michonne and Rick standing side by side. Out of both of these figures, definitely get the Rick. I mean, if you only want to get one, Rick all the way. So, there you go. The comic book McFarlane series number 1. And the next set should be coming out fairly soon. Set 2 of the AMC show are coming out soon. And I'm not sure about the comic book ones, but keep on looking out because McFarlane keeps on coming out with news. So there you go.